I guess I'm going live. I meant to shout out to people first. We'll see if anybody happens to notice and hop on with me. But yeah, so really, what brings me to this live today is really for a while now, I've been aware of with the pandemic and everything how much um, there have been a handful of states that are not doing abortions as they're considered an elective surgery. And my state happens to be one of them, Alaska. Uh, first, one of the first trailblazers to get marijuana legalized, but also one of the first to say abortions are something we can do without in times when condoms are short. Scary. Um, so, yes, this just reminds me of, Lilith. If you've been paying attention to the stuff I've been putting out lately, very much alive for me. And if you haven't been, then she is basically, I consider her a creator goddess, first woman in the Bible. She is portrayed as Adam's first wife, but like she went to the dark side. She's considered a demoness now, generally speaking, because she would not play by Adam's rules. She would not be subjugated. She would not be told what to do and lie beneath the man, quote unquote. Um, so she was basically, cast out, or she felt like she had to go away because, hey, what are you going to do if you're not accepted as yourself? And um, she was even like the angels like tried to blackmail her by because when she went away, she went to the Red Sea to like make demon babies with the demons in the Red Sea, and you know the angels were like, "You better go back, or we'll kill your babies out here." So it's like, you guys are playing nice, right? Um, Anyways, what I'm going to root to, I had been referencing that in relation to the release work I was doing, and like, whoa, my period came at the same time as I was doing this release work, releasing past lovers. And I was like, wow, I can create this like a symbol of releasing my inner demons, which it's like when we aren't fully received or fully allowed to be ourselves, um, fully embracing ourselves, then we have these demons come out. Basically, is the idea. If we don't let our natural creative force just flow, if we are consumed with like, ooh, what do I need to be to stay okay with the tribe, then there's these demons. So, anyways, there is also the flip of wow, by making out that if a woman is not creating with Adam, if she has to go to the Red Sea, that must she could only be creating demons. To me, like, I hear like, wow, that's a really powerful way to disempower the woman's natural power, to strip her of her magic, to immediately be shaming her for her body. And wow, like, shame her for her natural, her nature, which is her power, and strip her of her power. Like, boom, 1-2, basically. And so, yes, because I think so much we are at odds with our bodies because we're referencing it constantly in this like, is this what the man wants? Kind of way. I was recently struck by like, what is it, labiaplasty they call it, and how huge that market is, and like even for girls, basically, we're like 16 under possibly getting these weird surgeries that are only like to uphold like some kind of weird fictional pornographic idea of what a vagina is or a vulva. So, weird stuff that just absolutely strips us of our power. And so it's like when we are truly saying yes to ourselves, saying yes to Lilith, who I painted the other day. Check her out. Ooh, yeah. Let's put her back here. Hang out with us. So, what was I saying? Anyways, our power is in the moon, connecting to our whole cycle. It's like, ah, if we're only like oriented to the part of the cycle that the man is interested in, if that means that we're supposed to be shining bright all the time and just so full of vibrancy and juice, but that's just not the truth of things, right? We're constantly flowing in our energy from an ebb and a flow, or yeah, ebb and flow. And when we can really sink in to an allowance and a rightness in that flow of energy, there's so much power to that. There's also, it's a pretty simple like couple of steps that once you know what to do, like you can track your cycle, your fertility cycle really easily. And if you're tracking that, then you have pretty much the same rate of controlling your, whether you create a baby today or not, as much as hormonal um, contraception, which is like just fucks y'all up, right? So, I don't know. There's just so much in the system that is disempowering to women, fucks us up, like just makes us completely like at odds with our body when our body is our power. Our body is our power. Our body is our fucking power. Like, so we can really be in it fully and listen in to it, like, not like, oh my God, what's happening now? Ugh, body, why the fuck? Why can't you just be what everybody expects it to be, which is a fucking impossibility? Which I don't even, are the expectations even real? Everybody's thinking like, how can I be more like what the expectation is? Everybody's like too concerned with what they personally are looking like to be paying too much attention to you personally, but we don't get it. Anyways, yeah, I think that's really it. Like I probably about a week ago, I was wanting to come back and say, "Oh my god, you guys!" Like even while I'm like connecting to this idea that oh, when we don't fully receive Lilith, and she can't just be in her light creating love, then that creative force has to go somewhere. That our unconscious side has to flow its energy into something, and the only thing it can really flow into is this like these suppressed weird, like it just comes out in weird ways because it's being shoved down and denied. um but then there's like the whole systemic side of it where it's really like we have legitimately been shamed and absolutely intentionally disconnected from our power because ancients and indigenous people know the power of how much women are truly more connected to source, more connected to the divine when they're on their moon. Funny that the Bible it's referencing, oh, she's talking to demons over there. She's like channeling demon shit. She's evil when she's on her moon. So let's like just strip her from the sacredness of that time and just make her like, yeah, this is basically like any other time. It's not special. Just hide it. It's yucky. Don't want to know about it. That's not, yeah, that's just like something you have to put up with. That's how I heard it portrayed so much like that that our cycle is actually a curse for like offering Adam the apple. So it's so fucking like, oh, they really twisted it up good. Anyway, yeah, there she is, shining in her light, transforming my demons. Do you guys want to dance with me? I've got a song here, and it's really, I feel like it's in the element of Lilith. It's called Hell Come by Leilani Wolfgramm. If you want to get a little furious, or like just like, you know, shake shit out, it's a good song to do that with. So here we go. There we go.
I would like to see you undone. I would like to hold you under the sun. I wish you would light my kiss up like a cigarette you got between your lips. Yeah, wish you taste like a bad bleed. I refuse to quit for your devil shit. Yeah. Whoa, hell come. Tweak it every weekend for you. I know it's not for what you done. Oh, whoa, hell come. You rolling like a stone. You come and there you go and you go. And you're so naughty. Got me right where you go. Right where you go. Right where you go. I would like to break you in like a pair of new shoes. I would like to take you under. It's so overdue. You say all this living's only gonna make you older. And all my crying's gonna make you sober. You so cold. Whoa, hell oh, tweak it every weekend for you. I know it's not for what you done. Whoa, hell oh, you rolling like a stone. You come and there you go and you go. And you're so naughty. Can be right there where you go. Right there where you go. Right there where you take these lines and go. Give me lines I know. Out of control now. You never let me go. Yeah, you're so naughty. Can be right there where you go. Right there where you go. Oh, 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 wow. Oh, hell come. Take it every weekend for you. I know it's not for what you like. Oh, hell come. You rolling like a stone. Come and there you go and you go.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining me, whoever you are. Easy to shake that out of my system, and you better believe you'll be hearing more from me on this subject. This is just the tip of the iceberg. All right. See you soon.